From sudden unpredictable lane changes and confusing reversals and running red lights, here are some unbelievable driving mistakes that make us wonder, what were they thinking? So let's get started right away. The poor people in the minivan were just minding their own business, and then the next minute was a major accident. I hope they all survived that horrible collision. I don't understand why people are in such a hurry. Luckily, the driver was able to get out of their collision. Before crossing the road, the black car had to look more carefully. Overtaking is forbidden, but this driver decides to do it anyway. Glad the bus driver stopped and nobody got hurt. A shocking high-speed collision after a driver sped through the red light in a busy St. Petersburg street. God bless them. Slippery roads after heavy snow causes drivers to be unable to control their speed and collide with other vehicles. Fortunately, they were okay. That's what happens when a car tries to overtake a truck and then discovers there's a car crossing the road ahead. No one was injured in this incident. Oops, I guess the white car's brakes were broken. I feel so sorry. Glad no one got hurt. Before changing lanes, maintain constant speed, look ahead, and merge gradually. Oh no. Luckily, no injuries were reported.
Kit running like a milk cow lumbering out to pasture.
A vehicle ran over a tire on Southern California freeway that had just come off a nearby pickup truck. That driver's okay. The tire jumped onto the median, rolled along the other side of the motorway.
Oh!
Luckily, no injuries were reported. Oh no. Person turns left on a straight-through lane. Thank God everyone is okay. Do not imitate this. Thank God everyone is okay.
That's like visiting heaven for a brief moment of time before being reminded.
The truck seems to have lost control. Luckily, no injuries were reported. The black ran the stop sign and crashed into the white car. Do you think the white car should slow down? He needs to obey traffic laws seriously. Do not imitate this. Thank God he was not seriously injured. People who run red lights causing collisions must be dealt with. That poor yellow car. Thank God he was not seriously injured. Wind gusts were nearly 70 miles per hour when the crash occurred. The important thing is, no one got hurt. That bus probably saved the lives of incoming traffic. God bless them safely. Take your eyes off the road for a split second and this is what can happen. Hope everyone is not hurt. Do not imitate this. No one was injured. Oh my God, his car began to swerve and sharply turned left, which caused the caravan to flip over, bringing the car over with it. Scary stuff. But don't worry, no one was injured. This is why you need concentration when changing lanes. No one was injured in this incident. You can see a driver swerves across the road. Luckily, no injuries were reported. A car lost control and collided with a utility pole and streetlight along the residential area in San Pedro neighborhood of Los Angeles. Fortunately, there was no one on the road at that time. What is he thinking? Do you agree he should relearn traffic laws? Can't imagine what would happen if the car didn't brake in time. Drivers should obey the law. God keeps those people safe and far from harm. Amen. A car traveling along a mountainside road in China was nearly pushed into a river during a sudden rock slide, but don't worry, no one was injured. No! Looks like a scene from a movie, but don't worry, no one was injured. This truck driver is trying to avoid squishing the red car when it shockingly changes lanes out of nowhere. To avoid the red car, the truck driver unfortunately strikes the BMW in his blind spot. Do not imitate this. A tire part flies off a truck and almost causes a pileup, but unfortunately, a car traveling in the left lane ended up colliding with the tire. I bet he has a few spare Lambos anyway. We can at least give her points for preservation and not damaging any other cars.
Oh, go on, up and over. Wow. Uh-oh.
That has to be the most unfortunate tow accident. I wonder if the towing company has a refund policy. No, man, you are not allowed to drive at such a fast speed. Remember to slow down as you drive through roundabouts. God bless him. He wasn't injured in the situation, but I bet this will be a valuable lesson for him. Remember to pull the handbrake when pouring oil. You can always get the truck close to where the tank needs to be filled. Why can't some drivers maintain a safe following distance with the vehicle in front? That is the principle that keeps you safe in traffic. This valet driver was probably stoked to park a Lamborghini. However, when he tried to rev the engine, he realized he was in first gear only after it was too late. Sometimes, why can't some drivers afford to miss their exit? Oh my God, isn't it worth it for him to take such a risk? Oops, clearly this truck driver wasn't paying attention when entering the curve. Oh, why was he able to drive into that narrow alley? drivers attempt a U-turn instead of backing out from a low bridge situation. This, folks, is why you don't depend solely on your GPS.
Demeanor to them as they're getting ready to get on the field. I look for them to really try and use care, really moving them around, possibly.
Yeah, that's right. Instant justice.
It's too bad to know that some drivers regularly run red lights, even if they know it's against the law.
Woo!
This lorry appears to enter the roundabout far too fast for the road conditions, and the inevitable happened. Luckily, he didn't crash into or hurt anyone. Maybe the driver is just filling potholes in the road. He made the wrong decision of trying to fit a massive truck in a residential street, completely scratching a parked vehicle. You know, streets in which companies can drive commercial vehicles are severely restricted in New York City due to narrow roads.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go.
We can't entirely blame the truck driver on this.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, there it goes.
Sometimes external circumstances have a huge impact on us, but you need to remain calm to deal with it. A dash cam in the vehicle behind captured the fruit spilling from the cargo truck on the Pacheco Pass in California. It was pretty obvious the truck was having problems, and most likely the brakes have failed. Luckily, everyone is fine. You may not know it's a one-way street, but you know, we mustn't violate this.
Oh no! Runaway tire! No!
Well, he's lucky. The tire didn't hit the other car, and it even came back to the truck. What were they thinking? Imagine the irony if it was her house on fire. In New York, it is illegal to turn if there are pedestrians on crosswalks, you know? If you don't want to get an expensive ticket like this driver, remember to obey the traffic laws. Perhaps it's too late for him to realize his mistake.
Yeah, that's accurate stuff.
Juicy couture.
This is why you need to pay close attention when changing lanes. Oh man, imagine them driving at an even higher speed. Don't imitate any of these actions in this video. Looks like some expensive lawn care equipment in the back of the trailer. Perhaps the work truck has been stolen. This car crashed into an outdoor dining structure in Bronx, New York. Luckily, the restaurant was closed at the time of the crash, and the driver was not seriously injured. Fortunately, she didn't cause an accident with any other vehicles. But I bet she must have gotten one too many tickets from that red light cam. This is the reason why you should not drive too fast in the rain. To ensure safety, you should slow down, avoid heavy braking, and turn on your headlights. Oh my God, I wonder how he could continue driving with that flat tire. How does he not know that this is really not safe at all? Alright, everyone, never imitate him. In this situation, you should pull over and call 911. That's the best way to ensure your safety, you know? The black car driver. I'm on my way to check the car's engine. Don't worry. I think we should not drive too close to the car in front because it negatively affects people around us. Do not imitate this. A truck driver drove recklessly. Glad everyone is still safe. Oh no. The truck carrying the bridge beam was waiting for a light to change and had no idea the crossing behind him had activated. Thankfully, the truck driver was unharmed.
Oh no.
Oh my God! Thankfully, no one was hurt. A truck and a bus collided with each other at N3 South Africa, and the fire started to burn. Please keep safe while driving. Hope nobody was hurt. I hope he doesn't do this again. Do not imitate this. This is a lesson for drivers when carrying goods in excess of regulations.
Oh, not good.
Glad the truck driver was shaken but not injured after his transport fell victim to strong winds in southern Alberta.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy, here we go, here we go.
They're lucky the truck didn't change lanes and then slam on the brakes when they saw the rail. Thank God everyone is okay. The driver seemed not to pay attention to the vehicles around him. He moved at a fast speed and changed lanes continuously. Do not imitate this. Luckily, no one was hurt. So keep enough space in front of you always. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Oh my God! It was the car that lost control while speeding in the Netherlands. Miraculously, the driver was not seriously injured. Keep enough space in front of you always. Do not imitate this. No man running away when everything has been recorded on camera is not a good idea. Oh man, they should have slowed down to observe. Let's call the police if you encounter a car like this. Don't imitate any of these actions in this video. To be honest, I think he needs to be calmer while driving. No one was hurt. God bless for them, no one was hurt. When traveling below the posted speed, please have your flashers on and always wear your seatbelt. Thank God both drivers survived and no one was hurt in this collision. Wow, people like this never ever need a license again. Do not imitate this. can't understand why that car was so careless when driving on the road. This is why people should not drink while driving. Thankfully, no one was hurt. That's why you should pay enough attention so you can avoid situations like the video. Luckily, everyone is safe and not seriously hurt. Don't imitate any of these actions in this video. You can see the driver squeezes through a gap that is too small and knocks off the wing mirror of the Astra driving in the opposite direction. I don't think that's a good idea. Don't imitate them. Despite the car being damaged after the incident, the miracle is that the driver still survived. Here is dashcam captures school bus and semi-truck incident in Pasco. Glad no one was hurt. Well, he should have slowed down when turning. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Whenever you drive, always remember to stay focused and drive carefully. Safety comes first. It was a heart-stopping situation, but a miracle happened. Both drivers survived. This driver of a vehicle lost control and crashed on a highway in Las Vegas, Nevada. Fortunately, he is fine. Well, I hope he realizes soon that the traffic light is behind him.
Bro, no! Oh, no!
And sometimes it's because the driver forgets to lower the dumper.
Holy...
And here are the consequences of running a red light. Glad both drivers didn't have any impact, too. Well, thankfully, the Volkswagen driver was able to give way to that truck. Perhaps the guardian angels have kept them safe. Truck lost control and went into the barriers between J13 and J12 M6 southbound.
Oh, for goodness sake.
His things come off.
Thankfully, nobody was injured. Fortunately, both drivers are lucky to be alive. An unoccupied pickup truck burst into flames after it was struck by a semi on the I-35 in Enuka on Wednesday. I'm glad there were no fatalities. Oh my! Truckers need to start being a little more cautious on those slick roads. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Jesus, the black car was moving at a close distance and too fast of a speed, so this unfortunate thing happened. But do not worry, no one got hurt. The blue Jaguar has undertaken the truck to then cut in front of him, causing him to slam brakes on. Do not imitate this. Oh my God, that was scary. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Keep a safe distance from the other vehicles, guys. Storms that pushed through the southern Minnesota on Tuesday, April 12, 2022, brought strong gusts of wind, which knocked semi-trucks along I-35 near Faribault. Luckily, no one was injured. Don't drive without paying attention to this lane ahead, and to react swiftly to the situation. Luckily, everyone is safe and not seriously hurt. Glad they were fine. We have lessons here. Be more focused when driving. Do you agree that in this case, two drivers should have turn signals to avoid colliding? Avoid driving into large puddles in the rain if you don't want to get stuck. Do not imitate this. I don't think you're allowed to run a red light. Do not imitate this. Hey man, please obey traffic laws. Oh my God! This was just the situation when the two trains were moving at a slow pace. Hope no one gets hurt. Footage of the moment when damage to one of the wheels derailed a commuter train in northern Italy. Luckily, the passengers who were waiting for this train were okay. We have a lesson here. Don't drive a semi over steep railroad grade crossings. Glad everyone is all right. Do not imitate this.
Oh no.
As soon as I saw this video, I advised everyone to stay as far away from it as possible. I pray God bless them. Oh my goodness. Fortunately, the truck driver is still fine. But how does the driver not know that they're going too fast to turn there? And here is a similar case.
Oh!
At least, only the cargo container and the rear flipped over. There are always some careless drivers on the road, just like the driver of this white car. That car had plunged into the ditch, but fortunately, the driver survived. Whoops! He should have kept a safe distance from the vehicle in front.
Whoa!
Not observing the rearview mirrors can lead to unpredictable consequences, such as damaging traffic lights. I mean, if they slow down, this definitely won't happen. This is why you must not wriggle around on the road. Next time, make sure to secure your belongings tightly, bro. Thank God no one was seriously injured. What was he thinking? Seriously, I think some drivers should learn how to navigate roundabouts again.
This guy's gonna hit somebody.
Thank God that was just a minor collision. No injuries have been reported.
See? Like you said, going way too fast, huh?
It's sad, but I think some drivers really need to be retrained to get their driver's license. Oops! Why didn't she even realize it was a one-way street? Remember to pay attention to the signs. I hope none of us will make the same mistake. This driver avoided an SUV that was hurtling out of the lane, but this is what happened next. You can see the white car made illegal turns and failed to maintain lane, then collided with the black car. No injuries were reported.
Now let's shoe closet.
Truck should have checked that blind spot, but POV driver could have been a little more cautious as well and stopped his vehicle to avoid the crash. I'm sure it's an insurance scam. If you find yourself in this situation, never tell them you have a dash cam. Thank God they're fine.
2009.
Oh no. Why did they make the lane changes but didn't use turn signals?
2007, Bama, Florida.
Oops. This Audi driver clearly lacked focus while driving. What a heart-wrenching situation. Luckily, no one was in the car at the time. And this is a similar situation. Well, that was a spectacular overreaction. Almost got T-boned. I'm guessing the truck was looking to the right and didn't see the car ahead.
The check you're trying to bring up was such an awkward experience.
Drivers don't know how a traffic circle works. Perhaps the guardian angel was looking out for them. He made a mistake, and if he's lucky, the police department will tell him how he did it. Who is at fault in this situation? Please share your thoughts in the comments section to let us know. She needs a refresher course in driving. What was he thinking? I mean, he should know what to do and what not to do. This person was attempting to drive their car on a shallow stream of water. However, soon a bridge on their way stopped them from moving further.
She found herself in no place to return.
God bless them. They are safe after the accident. If you don't want your car's tires to come loose on the highway like his car, be sure to take your car for routine maintenance. I don't understand why so many people are in such a hurry. Clearly, he used the right turn signal but then turned left. That is truly a mistake, right? Ignoring the warnings, the driver's decision to try to cross the flooded road caused their car to float into the floodwaters. I feel so sorry for this driver. I bet he'll get fined a significant amount for this mistake, you know?
Oh my God! What is he doing? Yeah, do another one! No! Oh my God!
Thank you for watching videos from start to finish. Share your favorite moment in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, please show your appreciation by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. See you next video.